significantly, potentially.
Oh, everyone do criminal enterprise.
That's something you can do.
Crime pays.
In addition, as the week you actually one of your minions comes back with a letter,
Oh.
seemingly getting it as they were in town. Who's doing something in town? Why, Timian could come back with this letter one day.
Okay, okay.
I've been approached, and he'll give it to Marcus, and the letter is from a Lady Marston.
Oh, okay.
And
well, I will share it with
it
everyone.
basically shortly suggests a covert meeting by the edge of the town, where she usually goes for her walk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up.
Yeah, we can show
Any
up.
of you.
William will show up.
Right. Yeah, you show up, and there's this this slightly elderly lady. She maybe in her late 40s, slightly wrinkled and such. Approaches you, and she basically says, "Well, this is a fine day to meet for business, isn't it?" Yes. I have some. I have a proposition for you. I've been told by an old friend of mine that you are people who can get things done. I myself like to think that I'm someone who can get things done, but sometimes there are people in the way. She says, sort of looking at you.
Zacharias nods. We can surely sympathize with that notion.
I have for long thought the politics of the city was a bit crowded, really. This is, here, I think you know what must be done. She reaches you with what seems to be a 6 pages of paper.
All right.
Each has sort of a name as the first one, and then seemingly a daily schedule, locations, and sort of property owned and such by this person. These are the 6 other members of the Merchants' Council. If you could take care of that little problem, I should be the one to, well, vote for all new entries, and I have a feeling I might just refuse all of them.
Is this
Smiling.
is this the Guild 2 coming back?
She looks at you.
Yes, it's you
Now-
control the entire guild and the guild too.
Now, I would like you to make sure that this happens discreetly, as part of the recent crime wave. He sort of waves a hand. And for each of these that happens without anyone suspecting anything, I will pay you a handsome amount of money. Well, I will give you credit for that amount of money.
Zacharias looks upon her, slowly nods. In return, then, Lady Marston, we have a few requests of our own, specifically for resurrection scrolls.
Right. I will, if you take care of these people, I can get you credit for, look at them, 1,000 gold per person. I can acquire what you need as long as I'm the one leading the Merchants' Council, but I cannot do before that time.
6 pages, so 6 weeks?
No, 6 people
Yeah, but we can only kill one a week.
per action.
How hard, though? I mean,
I mean, Marcus
even at 2
When it is
actions.
done,
it's 3
I will
weeks.
lead the Merchants' Council. I shall be able to get you most of what you would want.
Even at 2 actions a week, that's a month almost.
Well, no,
We need to
that's
make
two
it
that's 2
discreet.
actions for Marcus per week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he kills 2
Kyron
people a
can help.
week, no, Kyron is dead. He cannot help. he
Oh,
cannot control his
yeah.
stuff.
The guards could technically help, at least
Can-
aid.
Can they?
Kyron is dead.
They can aid.
Well, maybe some of them walk out in the forest or something.
Yes, she nods. I will, of course, only pay for the ones that are kept discreet. I do not want any blame to be pointed towards me when I'm the last one. That is in itself conspicuous enough.
Scrying snorts. The success rate will be higher if you can procure the items we requested as soon as possible.
Shadow smiles. Says, I would like to, but I simply cannot. It is not in my power to do so yet.
Scrying glares at the papers and sighs. Very well. Well, Farhold is a dangerous city these days. People get mugged on the streets every night now, and sometimes it gets violent.
Yes, yes. Sister smiles. You know, I had a talk with the old Mott down at the orphanage the other day, and he indeed seemed to be looking for a new place to be, almost despairing a little. Now that there are no more funds coming to the orphanage, it will be closing down, I think.
Scrying nods. I'll go and talk to Mott then.
I considered him myself, but I think I will have enough expenditures with all these problems.
Scrying snorts. Very well. We shall take care of this little problem for you, and you will start procuring the items we need as soon as possible, because we really need them.
Once I have the leader, I do not need to conduct meetings. Why would I? She's always a hand. And so I should be able to order anything I want.
Good. We have an accord then.
She just nods and sort of gives Scrying a flower and begins walking home.
Scrying looks at the flower.
It's a yellow rose.
Well,
Oh,
does it hold any significance? I mean...
Probably not. She seemed
Besides-
to have plucked it out on the way out here and simply gave it to her.
If you gave that to a girl, she would be like, not faithful.
Is there anything special about the flower? Scrying just...
It looks simply like a yellow rose.
Well, Scrying will take it with him. Why not?
She was unfaithful.
She'll go home. And you know her list of 6 people.
I can scry her using this rose.
You can.
It is Targan Harbold, Max Strickland, Maria de Vadley, Tomashina Vanderville, Rickard Marx, and Harlin Brackler.
Vanderville. Do I recognize that from somewhere?
Well,
No.
Vandermeer is the Baron's last name.
Vandermeer, yeah. Like what? Okay. Then we return home. Oh yes, they're talking to Mott. Yes.
Poor Mott.
Well, Francis, I mean... what was his first name? It was...
Didn't even remember my name.
No...
Oh,
It's Bergil.
Bergil?
you can. Have you ever told us that?
Oh, you've met him before.
Berghill
Yeah, but-
Mott.
That's a sad name.
Alright. We will approach Berghill Mott.
Sure. You know, as she does, as you go sort of enter the orphanage, it seemed to be a lot emptier than usual. She just looks around, looks at you and says, hello, yes. Did not expect to see you coming here again.
Well,
Spits at the
dreadful.
ground.
Dreadful what happened to the Baron. It affects us all
Yes.
deeply.
Yes, that, and of course I've been busy. I'm sure you know why.
Yes, apologies for the clumsy attempts for my people
It
to contact you.
seems that I can simply be bought easily away from my duty here. So, I'm sorry, but I have said again and again, I will not simply be a lackey of someone else. It is not how I work.
And it is not how I would have you work either, Mr. Mott. I need someone with ambition and potential. I don't need another bootlick. I have others to do that work.
And why exactly would I be your lackey then? I'm an independent scholar.
Which is here, Zachariah smiles, which is exactly why you should join me, dear Mr. Mott, because I am a scholar too, and I am looking for exactly that kind of intellect and scholarly pursuit. To dive into the eclectic part of magic, to plumb deeper and find the deeper meanings and knowledges of, it moves around everything. Things that the Inquisition and the Church has deemed unnatural or forbidden. Those kinds of restrictions do not interest me in the slightest. I am for free inquiry, you see.
And yes, that is all well and good. However, I will be beholden to no one. I told your people that as well. I will be free, and I will always be free. I'm a sensible man, but I am not here to be used for some purpose.
Zacharias walks around and understands this spot, that the research and the interests my organization has is dangerous if it got out. I would like to work with you, but in return I do require some measure of loyalty and secrecy. I cannot simply risk someone talking in the wrong places or to the wrong people. You understand?
I, of course, understand. However, I have protected my own scholarship for all these years. It is a useful skill I have, and I'm not about to just throw it away. I wish something in return for doing this. I will aid you in your studies, but you will have to aid me in mine.
Zacharias nods. Yes, that is the thought of the Void Senate. It is an academy of sorts. The statutes of the Senate dictates that research is to be published and publicized to the other members of the group regularly, so we share in the knowledge. If you were to work with me, I would give you a position of prominence within the organization. What is your specific field of research in magic?
So Stu says, I have the power of enchantment to make others do what I want them to do. That has always been what was useful. It is good at creating contacts and spreading whatever information I feel a need to spread. Control over someone's mind is control over their entire self. Now,
yes.
I have been at my duty here for some time, and that has not been helpful for my studies. However, I suppose I could go look at this, but I will swear no oath, says, looking at you, as that should not be necessary among academics.
Zacharias looks at him. You will, of course, abide by the tenets of confidentiality, though, correct?
Whatever rules an organization has, I will, of course, abide by. And if I were to leave at some point, I would do so and still keep complete secrecy. I know that we're not each other's enemy here.
Zacharias nods. Good. Know that if you do betray me, I will hunt down and kill you.
And I will attempt to do the same if you betray me.
Good.
That is how it is without saying.
Good. Then we know where we have each other. Zacharias then, walks over to him and extends a hand.
Reaches out said hand and sort of shakes. And he has a firm handshake.
Good then. if you accompany me back to the horn, I will give you a tour of the organization's domain and get you acquainted with some of the research we have done.
It's good. That should be good to see it then. And he will follow you back.
Okay.
Could you do a diplomacy check for me?
I could.
Is it your strong
Just
suit?
straight up diplomacy?
Yes.
Okay. That's not very good.
Yay.
Can we aid him?
That was a 2.
No, the Zachariah is doing it. Yeah. Right, he follows you back. And where will you put his lodge?
Well, he can. Well, we have to sleep in one of the free beds, I guess, in the barracks. The barracks.
We need private
Now he'll
accommodation.
go make use of the study room, though.
Yeah.
And you'll find him there, sure.
I don't know why part of me feels this is conveniently placed. Like, we have the laboratory, the alchemical place, and the research area right next to the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of these
Should
three
be
rooms
able to look at him as well.
Yep. Yeah, he is intelligent. I give him that.
You say
Well,
you
for an NPC.
I like to say, take his intelligence, scroll it over yours.
Yeah, well, Zacharias is special.
You dwarf his intelligence. Admit that you dwarf most people's intelligence.
I would like to make him the sort of head of the enchantment research, but I already have Cassandra, so I have to kill her off or like change her out.
No.
Well, maybe
They are-
maybe there can be some sort of rivalry between them. That'd be great.
Then they're making rivalry over the School of Enchantment.
Yeah, exactly. Fight over the seat.
I wonder if your next person will be like a transmuter, an abjurer, an evocist,
Hopefully, I need one for.
illusionist.
I need one for every school.
One for each of the 7 deadly sins.
Yep.
At the end of the week, Titus will also actually ask for permission to speak to the knot,
Certainly.
sort of gathered somewhere.
Yeah, we can speak to the lords gathered somewhere. We can be in the hall on the second floor.
Bring my dog.
Sure.
Come down to the hall.
Yeah, I was just eating chips.
Someone drag the drumstick.
The drumstick is already waiting.
Jake, you're up here. You're always on the top.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Drumstick is always watching, always prepared.
Always.
He comes
Oh yeah.
Walks up to you.
Yeah.
and then he
Thank you,
then he kneels down and bows his head.
You wish to speak to us?
My lords, I have failed you.
How have you failed us?
It seems that my brother left in the night. It seems that the witch's curse has the stronger of him. He seems shaken.
How did he leave? He was in a prison
No.
and he was cuffed.
Not
Nope.
anymore.
Why not?
He was allowed to walk around because he had sworn the oath, and he was with his brother to scout out which
Oh yeah.
organization he was to join.
Do we have the Aaronese any longer? Have they left already?
They have left.
Jonas, would you have taken like a sample of his hair, for example, for scrying?
It's a
We have his
feasible.
bow.
Yeah, we have his weapon.
There we go. A possession of his, because the point is, you can scry, find him, and deal with him.
We can do that. Zacharias nods very well.
His oath has been
I-
broken.
I understand now that he cannot be saved. So it is a shame.
That is correct. He has
We've
broken.
been together.
he has broken his oath not once, but twice. Yes, I think we shall hunt him down and kill him.
He will most likely be in the forest somewhere. That is his natural element.
We can find him very easily.
We have certain powers that would allow us to scout his location from afar, yes.
I see. Now I throw myself at your mercy. I failed you once. If you wish my service, I will give it. It's unwaveringly. And you see sort of in his eyes that it seems he might actually have cried when he discovered his brother was gone.
Zacharias looks over to Asurius or Cash. I don't know who wanted him.
I wanted him.
I wanted him.
No, well, you
No, you
want
wanted the ranger. This is the cleric.
the cleric is mine.
Yeah, but it's the ranger.
The ranger's gone. He
ranger's
he-
gone.
The ranger's
he
the one
was a
that ran
traitor.
away. Yeah.
I want the ranger, but
The ranger's a traitor.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know that now. I didn't know that before.
If you
But
wish,
it was Asurius who wanted this guy. I doubt. If unless if he's good at espionage, then I want him.
he's a cleric.
I know.
Well, would he give him
Actually,
a-
he is good at
Cleric of
espionage.
deceit.
Yeah,
He
he's
is?
a deception
Yes, that is
cleric,
his
so
thing.
that might be.
He's a deception
Okay.
cleric. He does a lot of disguising. He does a lot of hiding. He does a lot of stealth. And
I
he does a
want-
lot of bluffing and such things.
I want him.
I can't stake a claim. I already have 2 sergeants.
He's no interest to me.
It's war between me and Cash.
Oh, gang war initiate.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spark.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
It's a little hard.
Roll a D100.
Oh, I really wanna have him.
Highest wins.
But the story's
But
already
let him
got so
decide.
much in his.
There's so much in his.
You have 2 action, and you have a lot of stats.
My stats are decent. I do have 2 actions, so everyone will have 2 actions next time we level up. Because all of you will have enough points then for 2 actions, but
I just have a feeling I'm gonna lose it with the D100.
I have a feeling I'm gonna lose it. So I have no idea.
Okay, I just really, really want him.
Do you want 15 below or above?
What?
If it's a D100, you have to pick if you go for below or above.
Well, the point I think of just doing the idea we both roll and see who gets highest.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Unless does he have a preference on who he wants to go to?
He is currently offering you his service. He will swear loyalty completely, and it seems that he does not feel he is in a position to decide anymore.
Oh, for God's sake.
Dark gets to decide.
Dark, I hate you.
Sorry, you rolled, not me. It was, and Jonas brought up the idea of D100s.
Well, you could just have said, no, Tina can have him.
He certainly,
Like-
he certainly
like-
can.
No, it's
Like
actually
a
Jonas's
true
fault.
British gentleman.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Pah.
Are you not a true British gentleman?
No, he's not. He just lost.
You called me a kid earlier.
He's a cur.
I didn't call him a kid. That was sheep, and he's dead.
It's true. So he got his comeuppance.
Yep. That's what you get.
If I get someone better, I will transfer him straight to you. That makes you happy.
No, it doesn't.
But
That will be transferring people will be difficult, as they will kind of devote themselves to whatever they join.
Give him to me.
I mean, you know, flavor-wise, it seems to fit Cash with the whole deception thing. I mean,
He does, yeah.
I really want to have a follower, but there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Like in game, my character would feel no guilt. In real life, I'm feeling guilty if I don't.
You know, when we visit you, I'll bring you whatever you want from Denmark. Almost. Almost. There is. I can't
The most
accept.
expensive car you can find.
Yeah, I can't do that. But I'll give you a present from Denmark that you. I hope
Prison? What?
A present.
And all the prisoners over there.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Dark. I'll give you a present from Denmark when I see you.
Just wait until like the assassin character comes up.
Yep.
Like who's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need an assassin.
That's true. Assassin would be ruthless anyway.
I have a point in Ruthless.
Yes, you
I
have,
have
everything.
like 4.
I might have a point in everything, but I'm not trying to bring it up to everything.
So he's gonna love my organization. He's the only guy.
He has a point.
Oh my.
That's a point.
Oh.
Oh,
So what-
goodness.
Oh goodness.
Let's see. I think he should pray in the torture chamber, right?
You got 2 new cohorts.
2.
Zacharias will
Two?
leave this sorry gathering and go back to his studies, muttering to himself of expenditures and dead half-dragons and
I will go to the
brothers
car
that run away and no one can be trusted, and he will kill every single one of you.
Yeah,
at
unless
some
I'm
point.
informed that Kyron's been found, I'm going to go.
Can I get control over
Kyron
him?
Scroll's been.
Yes, just a second.
Thank you.
Speaking, will you be
Yep.
scrying to track down the?
Yes, I will do some scrying to track down.
Again, thank you, Dark. I really appreciate it.
Like I was feeling so guilty when I was trying to say yes. It's just like.
Well, I could hear it the way you were breathing, so I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's a cunning manipulator, she is.
all of your
I think she might have used an enchantment spell on me.
Mhm. No doubt she has.
I have a good hearing. I can hear when Menakai smiles in a microphone.
Well, there you
You can
go.
hear Manikai smiling.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
She's her ultrasound.
I can hear you smiling, so I know you're joking. God damn it.
Well,
Scrying pool activate.
yes, scrying pool activated. He will need to make a will save at -4.
Yeah, so we'd.
DC 22.
Actually, would he be considered familiar? Do you think?
I don't know.
By Zacharias, no.
Ah.
Could-
What if we brought the priest up?
Yeah, you see him. He is in a lot of trees right now. He's currently moving deftly through the undergrowth.
Can you tell what area?
Seems
the forest
very
is in?
angry.
Yeah, I can, looking around the area, because I can see the area also he is in when I'm scrying.
Yeah, he can move the sensor 150 feet in any direction he wants. So
There's a lot of trees at the moment. There's sort of some rock spires
like
around.
if he was to move the sensor 150 feet straight up, what would he see? What would he see in the landscape? Like
Yeah,
could he see where he is compared to the town and the spire?
Yeah.
Sure, he is south of the Broken River. This guy's moving further into the forest.
I was moving south
Yes,
into the deep.
deep Cabriar.
Isn't that the most dangerous place you could go?
It is.
Yeah, he kind of is. But he is he's currently moving in that direction.
Oh, he is moving away from us at any rate, right?
Well,
Would you
yes.
like to message him?
Yes.
You can cast a message spell down. It
I certainly can message him.
We could try, you know.
like, how are you doing? He just gets this mental message.
No, Zacharias will whisper down in the pool, "Traitor, coward, I see you, and I will always see you, and we will hunt you to the end of creation itself, and we will have your soul for torture and bargaining with Hell's legions. You cannot escape, ever."
Stops for a second, looks
Love
around,
Zacharias.
sneers, and then continues moving.
Good, run, little one, yes.
God, I love the message spell. You're just whispering, but he's hearing it at full volume.
Yep.
Love Zacharias.
Just basically creeping him out and hounding him as he goes south.
Love, Helvius.
Yes, Haldius has a few things to say.
Hello! You will die.
I look forward to talking to you.
I can just imagine this, just like everyone staring into the pool, just watching him run away as you say this.
I mean, Halfus isn't incorporated into anyone's organization.
Well, he's ruthless, isn't he?
Well, that's what he does, yes, but he's not.
I mean,
He doesn't have a special.
he's a free spirit. He belongs to all of us, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a member of the Whispering Lords.
He's his own.
He's a special
He
lieutenant.
wants a chair up there.
He has not a chair, but he gets a small like stool he can sit on in a corner. He has a small stool in a corner.
Goodness.
That's kind
Stool
of
of Halfus.
the stool of Halfus.
He gets an Iron Maiden. I think that should be good.
All right. Well, that's the end of week 20.
That's another week over.
Happen.
Okay, let me just roll my crop check. Not alchemy. God damn it. 20.
You find out that it seems that another group of adventurers might have arrived, but they actually sailed away the same day.
Oh.
Seems they were not welcome, and they did not have money enough to pay the outrageous sum the harbor master wanted for staying here.
We should acquire a boat and do some piracy of any adventurers that come.
Some boating.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still get their stuff, but we don't actually have to really deal with them.
Yes.
Your minions would most likely not be able to defeat the adventurers.
Right.
You say this, but